I'm talking to you right now. Bump, you're getting...
Alright.
Bump, you're getting... Oh shit, do we want to give Bump all 4 lag hits? The problem is that if they end up being on the north side of the river, would that be terror fucked? Alright, so we're not doing that. Bump, you're getting 2 lag hits. And... Who was... Crispy, are you blue? Crispy, you get 2 lag hits as well.
Okay. I need a volunteer. Oh, I'm gonna chat.
Nope. Although I will volunteer.
Body fix, set half health, but it's fixed.
Fixed?
As in, like, it's on its wheels right now. It spawned in sideways.
Will you be okay for a lifetime of 43?
Yeah, should be fine.
Hey, I got a question. Is that new logi that just fell out of the sky, is that like when we're gonna be driving there? Or is that just like used for supplies to fix the other logi?
Good question. Intent was just to be to fix this logi. Alright, we don't necessarily want a vehicle that they can see on the map at our location.
Yeah, that's why I was asking.
SLs, when you have a squad fully ready, please have them spawn in. We have to send you guys waves.
Alright, my guys are spawning.
Fast you guys. Alright, excellent. We also have to decide who's going to be running lodges and MRAPs. Lodge run is only going to be done probably once, so both lodges are going to go one time. Maybe 2 times if we're real bored.
Sorry, where are you putting your pump?
Hey, Axe.
We are putting our FOB in the Juliet 9 location.
Who
Max.
called me?
Your medic is the special forces medic, kid.
Oh, snap.
I see him
Bob
right
has
now.
led them into the lodge in
Wait.
the far west.
Alright, copy. Any specific supplies, or is it just locked in 1500, 1500?
1500 will benefit this first one.
Copy.
Hey, hold on. Scratch list full, please. First one. That's all I got. Whoever else also has their squad fully in, please have them get in the lodgy.
All right, hello everybody, and welcome to another Squad Ops One Life event. I'm your commentator for this evening's Shadowed Ritual, and this should be the new start time for the stream. Generally, I would start it about top of the hour, as close to top of the hour as I could get, but our event admins have changed up how they do their briefings. They've gotten way more efficient at it, getting these guys in the server and getting the actual event started at the top of the hour, that I need to start the stream just a little bit early, so that way we can get the information to you guys, so you know what the operation is and who's going to be participating in said op. So yes, this should be the new start time. I'm going to be playing around with it, maybe 5 minutes before top of the hour, but I think 10 minutes will give me just enough time to get rolling. We should have live time in about 7 minutes. So, yeah, just enough time. As I said before, I'm your commentator for this evening's Shadowed Ritual, and tonight we bring to you Operation Crazy Horse, one of my personal favorite ops. I love it. It's such an open-ended op, lots of options and lots of things you can do to complete your objective, and yeah, it's just a good one. I believe this is actually a hutch op. This is a hutch op, 11/14/2016. Hammering Hutch created it, updated 2012 and 2019, but at its core, it's remained the same. At its core, it has remained the same, being an attack defense operation.
Command, what is this? Or actually,
But before I go into more detail about what their objective is and what they're going to be defending, let's go ahead and see who's participating in this op command-wise. For the U.S. team, we have platoon lead Phoenix with his squad leads Moneyman, Axe Gaming 22, Bump, and It's Crispy. For the Russian team, we have platoon lead Londarts. I'm gonna follow these and try and talk at the same time. Platoon lead Londarts with his squad leads Dwarf, Vindication, Acid Panelones, and Clay J. So as far as platoon leads go, it's very even, both very experienced commands, Phoenix and Londarts. Very, styles. I think Londarts has the more reactive style, whereas Phoenix is very planned out, similar to like Best Pony and how he plans out his ops. I have Phoenix's plan. He actually sent it to me, and it is way more detailed as far as objectives than Pony's. So I'm gonna go ahead and give you a quick look at, not a look at it, but what exactly is going on with Phoenix and his plan. For squad leads, should be pretty even standouts. They've got Dwarf, got Axe. Pretty even on this side. I think this is Vindication's first time squad leading, so should see some looking for some good stuff out of him. Acid's pretty good. Yes, should see some good stuff out of the squad leads. So let's go ahead and check. Exclamation mark Discord. Oh, I should get that command set up. I should fix the bot. Honestly, I'll work on fixing the bot this week and hopefully have it done by Saturday, so that works. Discord invite expired in panels. Okay, I will definitely update that. It should all be fixed by our next stream on Saturday. Check us out at squadops.gg. The link on from there to the Discord is correct. So squadops.gg should have you set. But I will fix all that and get all the planets.
Okay.
So let's go ahead and go over this operation. Operation Crazy Horse. I'll bring up the map. Not a very useful map because it's such an open-ended operation live in 23. Okay, so not a very useful map, as I said. The U.S. are tasked with setting up a forward operating base in the Kohat area of operation. They're tasked with defending it from Russian reinforcements. The only stipulation to where their FOB can be is north and east of the river. That's it. North and east of the river, and it cannot go past the JK line? KL line or the JK line? I believe it's the JK line. So yeah, it has to be north and east of the river, and can't go too far east. Just because that's the edge of the map, and it gets a little awkward over there. That is why I like this operation. Look how much. I'm gonna drop the map. That's all you're gonna get. Look how much of the map you get to work with. Anywhere in there, and it has to be in a building, so it has to be sets of buildings, or not sets of building, but a building. So it's buildings here, here. I believe there's like a shed or something up here. This whole area is scattered with buildings. This area is like so many places to set up your FOB, so many different ways to defend it. I love this. Let's see what Phoenix has planned for holding his objective here at the J927 compounds. Most likely going to be a wide defense. I'll double check his plan he sent me. just to confirm, yeah, looks like a wide, very fluid defense on some hills south, west, and northeast of the point, with one squad on point proper, just to build up defenses for when they eventually do fall back. So should be some good stuff. Round one, Jacob. This is round one. We haven't even started. I am still going over the operation and what these guys are gonna have to complete it. They got about 3 minutes till. I tried to send the Discord link, but just go to the Squad Ops website and hit the Discord link at the top. Yeah, exactly, Alex. Yeah, it probably got caught by the bot. Doesn't like sending other people sending links. Okay, so yeah, as I said before, U.S. are tasked with defending a FOB. Russians are tasked with assaulting said FOB. Well, searching for and then assaulting said FOB. The U.S. will start at their FOB. The Russians will be starting at their main. So they've got quite a ways to go before they will come into contact. What will these guys have to complete their objectives? U.S. Per squad, 1 squad lead, 2 fire team leads, 2 automatic riflemen, and 1 medic per squad. The platoon armory, which the platoon lead can deal out as he sees fit, are 4 light anti-tank kits, 2 medium machine guns, 2 ammo bearers, and 2 engineers. 2 engineers are our modded class. Basically walking fobs or walking little outposts that have about between 5 and 10 sandbags and 5 and 10 barbed wire. Vehicles, they get 2 MRAP open tops and 2 logistic trucks. So these MRAP open tops are going to be most likely escorting lodges for their allotted time, and then just going to be a base of fire. Not super great, just because of the fact that they are open top, easy to get shot out. Usually see them in a hull down position as just a stationary base of fire.
Please brief you guys that we are U.S.
FOB, they can place down various defensive structures. What will the Russians have to complete their? Okay, well actually let me go ahead and go over the rules for the Logi. So Logi, they can run logistics for as long as
set up in the Koha AO. Russian forces have been inactive in this area. We've decided to stand
listening in on Phoenix's brief.
Come to us.
Oh, that mic isn't working. All right, there we
Cool.
go.
They're kind of real close. Yeah, we are live. Nice. Look at that. What time is it? 3 minutes before top of the hour. That is how quickly our event admins are. We used to get started 25-30 minutes from now. Crazy. Crazy. Probably could have extended about 5 minutes just so we can get that platoon brief in and get guys a little more comfortable. But great job, event admins. They're on the ball. Mostly because it's a Wednesday op. And generally our Wednesday ops, we don't want them to run super long. People got lives and jobs in the morning. So, so now that we're live, they can run Logis for 12 minutes. It extends the further west they go, where if they're on the C column, they can run Logi logistics runs forever. If they're all the way to this close to base, they can only run Logi for 12 minutes. So that timer is going, and the Logi trucks have to be escorted by MRAPs. 1 MRAP per 1 Logi. So 1 MRAP 1 Logi or 2 MRAPs 2 Logis. You can't do 1 MRAP 2 Logis. That's not how it works for this op. Just to sort of have guys patrolling. I believe they're gonna do well, I don't know if they're gonna remember to do any MROs. They really don't. They're really gonna go for a very wide defense. So they're not gonna put a lot of pressure on the guy's building or work on the building. They may get these Logi runs eventually. So let's go over Phoenix's plan. He did send me the picture of it, so I do know exactly what he's doing. So I will give you his platoon brief. That's what's gonna happen. So while they're getting spread out, let's go check out the Russians, and I'll go ahead and brief you on their plan for the US's plan. So Blue 1 here is going to be on the west scouting, and they're gonna try and hold this hill for as long as possible unless they come under BTR fire. Blue 3 is going to be watching the north and then eventually the west hill once they fall back. If Blue falls back, they're going to be split up between 2 points here and here. There's a squad on the point proper, and there's a squad on the south hunting BTRs. The Bone Squad is hunting BTRs out of the platoon armor. He was allotted 2 of the 4 lats. He's got a lot of firepower to deal with his BTR, and with our mod, we've made him slightly weaker. They can't bounce RPGs to the front, essentially, is what we nerfed. because in the vanilla game they can definitely, you know, bounce all of the rounds from the front. It's basically just a fast tank as long as you know how to position. And in our ops, we usually have very experienced guys or people who are experienced driving. So you usually see some good stuff out of them. But with that nerf, lots are just a tiny bit, or with the mod nerfing them. They're not nerfed in vanilla. But with the mod nerfing them, they're, you know, you got to be that much more careful with them. Let's go ahead and go over rushing kits very quickly, so you know what they've got to work with. As we see, they get one of these BTRs. They get two BTRs, excuse me. This is one of the two BTRs, and they get one trans truck. Infantry loadouts: one squad lead, two fire team leads, two automatic riflemen, and one medic per squad. Platoon armory is 4 light anti-tank kits, 2 medium machine guns, and 4 ammo bearers. So they're going to have a lot of ammo to throw down range, most likely going to be from those medium machine guns. Vehicles, again, be 2 BTR-80s and 1 trans truck. Going for a wide scouting position, he's got a squad and a half, it looks like, red 4 and red 1 in the south BTR. Red 5 and a BTR ready to, not even moving yet. Looks like they're gonna wait to commit in the direction they see fit. And then a lot of people. This is 2 squads, blue 2 and blue 3, in the trans truck, moving north fast. From this position, from this BTR, fly back to it. I was trying to fly. It's hard to fly and talk and look at the map at the same time. This BTR's position looks like it's Dorf. Karma Cut's in it. They're looking. They're just trying to get eyes on. They're not trying to engage anything. We have way better zoom than him. Let's see. His zoom is probably like this. No. It's probably like this. We can go way further. There's nothing over there. They're not going to see anything. This trans truck here isn't going to see anything. It's all on the east. We're going to go check out Blue 2's positioning here in a moment. I feel like that's going to be very, very crucial. But before that, let's go check out the trans truck. And what exactly are they looking at? Where are they trying to get eyes on? Where does Londarts feel that, where does he feel Phoenix is set up? It's a lot of reading the other player. Well, I guess, yeah. How does, he's just trying to remember. How does Phoenix play? Where is he most likely to set up? What's going to give me the best odds for completing this Shadow Ritual? I'm not sure what the emoji was, 420, Tommy. With his primary weapon, binoculars, right? That is the primary weapon for any of our squad leads and commands. Like, as command, you die with your binoculars out 9 times out of 10. You seen Triple Frontier on Netflix? No, I have not. I'm looking for something to watch on Netflix right now. I'm sort of just rewatching World War II in color for like the 19th time because I don't know what else I want to watch. But I'll check it out. So, Vindication. This is a squad lead. No binoculars out for him. New squad lead. So he doesn't know yet. He doesn't know. He should have those binoculars out. He should be looking. They are a huge force multiplier, information gatherer. I guess they're not force multiplying anything, but yeah, Acid, experienced squad lead, got the binoculars out, and he's looking at key locations like that radio tower over there. It's right here. In this general area, I believe it's right here, H897. One of the highest points on the map. He knows if they're gonna go scout anywhere, that's a potential spot. Nothing there for now though. And then now he's looking at the north. They're not gonna see anything. Just cruising. Karma's playing. Karma is playing, but he is only a rifleman, I believe. Yeah, I believe he's only a rifleman. He's on the Russian side this time. Next round we'll be able to hear his comms as he switches. 2 squads pretty close together. Yeah, relatively close together. Oh, I said we're gonna go check out Blue 2's positioning because they're gonna be their objective is the BTR hunters. They're the vehicle hunters, and he has them spread out along this road for almost 600 meters. There's a 600 meter spread between squad leads with bump at the back. Look at this. This is crazy. He's looking northwest. Not really gonna see much.
Command.
Go ahead.
Bump. Leave.
Got eyes on 1 times infantry, 1 security on the bridge, Fox 718.
Ooh.
Fox 718 heard. Thank you, Squad 2.
What? Which bridge? Am I looking at the wrong bridge? I think he's miscalling something. No, they're there. I'm just way blind. What? Wow. What eyes from Bump? Jesus. I don't see them still. Ben Affleck as an ex-soldier stealing money from bad guys. Ben Affleck as modern-day Robin Hood. Got it.
BTR is rolling across the bridge at this time.
Same bridge, squad 2.
My
Affirm,
view
same
distance is
bridge.
not high enough? I thought my view distance better not have, like, gone down, right?
He is just crossed.
What distance is that up?
757.
They just spotted this BTR crossing, though.
Copy that. We continue to maintain eyes on. If he gets into the hotel.
Wish I owned a popular 80-person server just so I could take 6 screenshots in admin cam and troll people with ghost voice.
Yeah, Command, at this point,
You can host a server. You wouldn't be able to get a licensed server,
we have a BTR
but
west
I don't think it takes much to host an
west.
actual server. On the custom servers tab, and if you run a popular mod, who knows? I mean, you get enough people interested in like.
Just west of us, gonna roll to the intersection.
Holy shit! That.
Copy that too. Are you talking about the intersection in Hotel 11?
BTR was ambushed.
He's hit once with our lat. He's currently rolling along the road instead of going down the intersection. He's moving down the road. Hotel 1158.
Copy that.
Full squad's gonna dismount. I missed that ambush. Very unfortunate that I missed that ambush. God, paying attention to this crossing over here. And this squad, which squad is this? Blue, or excuse me, red one was ambushed by blue 2. BTR just gonna keep on rolling. It is hurt. Look at it, less than half health. Dwarf and Trident. See what happens. Blackbeard sees Karma. Blackbeard goes down to Karma.
Blackbeard's down. Infantry dismounted to our southwest. They will have the high ground.
Copy that. If you need to fall back, now is the time. Let's not get bogged down. 1, let's orient you guys south, southwest. 3 and 4, please do the same.
Yeah, they get the high ground on him. You heard Bump say that. He says, infantry to the southwest. They just took out Blackbeard. They will have the high ground. Phoenix, tell them to fall back. Great communication there, and squad comms. I believe 2 is just gonna break contact. This is where the spread gets risky.
Yeah, Command, we're gonna be pulling
the
northeast
spread
on the north side of the road to avoid taking fire. There's southwest.
Heard 2. 1, how copy?
Karma cut on the wrong side of the wall. He tried to jump on the wall thinking there was more contact above him, but no, it is in fact to his
1,
northeast.
how copy?
Trying to get some.
Crispy's talking to you.
I got nothing on our side.
1, just remember you have an enemy BTR your side, river, northwest of you.
One day I'll join one of these.
Let's copy.
So fun. Check us out, squadops.gg. All you have to do is sign up on the website, take our basic training course, only about 45 minutes to an hour long, and then you can participate in any and all of the Squad Ops One Life events you want. We host them on Wednesdays, twice on Saturdays. We have Friday events for Postscriptum, and Sundays switch out with SOTT, I believe. I believe it's like SOTT, Postscriptum event. So red 1 is just going to fall back to the northwest. Red 2 is just going to fall back to the northeast. Breaking contact. They both think they have the other squad has the upper hand, so nobody's going to engage. Out of the engagement, only 1 death. Blackbeard was the only death. But they did get a substantial amount of damage on that BTR. Now that BTR is going to want to stay back and out of the action. Or not out of the action, but stay back and not be as effective as they could. Another change I forgot to mention is they nerfed the sights on the BTR, especially, the BTR. It now has the NSVT sight, which is only like 1.5 or 2 times. So it's not that crazy 3 or 4 times scope. That it had, or 3 or 4 times zoom that it had, so it cannot sit super far back, or it can sit super far back. It's just much harder to do it and be super effective. think you did the train a long time ago. Oh, if you did the training, then it should be good. As long as you're tagged up on the Discord, be good. Bumpy's really making that content for Karma, right, Priska? Blackbeard hair, sit your boy up. Flex up perfectly. Yeah, you almost got the shot on it. Did a lot of damage to it. If it was a rear shot, I'm sure this BTR would have gone down. Unfortunately, I think you had the upper hand on him, Blackbeard. I don't think you should have missed the shots on Karma, but Karma was the one who took you out. He managed to go prone and get it. Maybe he was prone and shot at you. You were not. Yeah, I think you were only crouched. And so I guess that suppression really affected you. Speculation. So,
Copy that, thank you.
this BTR is going to stay back. Red 1 is going to move southeast. Okay, let's go check out where Blue 2 is set up now. And then we're going to go check out Blue 4's movement on the north. Excuse me, Red 4's movement on the north. So it didn't fall all the way back. Risky. It's very, very risky because it's... Look at his positioning here. I'm going to just go a nice wide shot. Where do you move from here if you get engaged from... I guess... Okay. I'm talking myself into it. He's not going to have a good fallback path. If they get engaged from the south, get forced north, they can get engaged from their west, and this BTR and squad that's moving up through the river. Actually, there's only a fire team of Lima being in medius. No. Full fire. Full squad. Red 3. Boom. Yeah. So, yeah, I don't think this is a great spot to be. It seems like he's still committing. He hasn't committed to falling back or setting up to hold the hill. If he's gonna hold the hill, move up the hill and hold the hill, I think is the call, or fall back. Here it puts him in an okay position. See if it works out for him. Yeah, UI trolling. This map it's one of the larger maps, so when things are not specifically on the map, when things are too far away, they just don't load in. Let's go check out this. This was supposed to be a flank, obviously, with a single squad and a BTR. This is clearly supposed to be a flank, countered by Blue 2. This is the main assault force for the Russians. Red 3 on the river, moving along it. Red 2 on the high ground. Looks like they checked out radio with Red 4 or Red 1. Red 5? No, this is Red 4. Watching this. Holding down probably a QRF. I was just trying to figure out what Alpha Guido is doing shadowing. He's in line to be a commander. He's training to be a commander, Alpha Guido. So he has to shadow the commander first before we allow him to start commanding on his own. We sort of slowed down how many people are commanding, is why you're seeing a lot of the same people, and we're expanding that, trying to get the guys experience before just throwing them in, because commands dictate how the operation goes for 35, 40 other people. We want them to be as qualified as could be. River's gonna run red, right? I like this movement by 3. I really like this movement along river here. I believe it's gonna allow them to sneak up fairly close to
on their BTR again. He's southwest of my pause, posted up rough grade.
He sees this. Okay. They're gonna get schwacked. I think he's overstayed at this point, Blue 2. He's gonna get run up on. Yeah, I think he's overstayed. We'll see what happens though. Acid's gonna move along radio. Pretty okay. Let's go counterclockwise, or excuse me, clockwise around the map, and we'll check out positionings of the blue team.
What was the grid
So,
BTR?
this is Axis Squad. Blue 1's supposed to be watching the west. No, Axis Squad. It's Crispy's squad supposed to be watching the west. Overflew them.
Rough grade.
Would they be MTLB for, excuse me, MRAP for defense, huh? It's in an awkward position. I don't know if it'll be.
You think it came from that way?
Yeah, he's got infantry circled around. I'm seeing at least a fire team. Yeah, dismounted a fire team out there. They're moving north.
Nobody over there. 460. My sound is just off.
Yeah, command. We're gonna see if we can get that high ground and just look down on them because it looks like they're moving.
Does anyone like casually play with only one ear cup, or is that just a me thing?
Thank you.
That's just a you thing.
Although if it's not ops, then I usually take one out.
So they're looking west. They don't spot anybody yet. We'll see if one calls enemy
Be
contact.
advised, my
Can you
guys
see it?
have. Yeah, we have enemy contact on radio.
He's moving back into it.
Axe
yeah,
spots
eyes
him.
on the southwest side of radio.
Two more confirmed enemy. Can I go grab my
two guys.
MG?
Copy. Crispy, let's try and make sure we advise on it.
MG Steiner, on me. I've got contacts for you.
I'm already looking at him.
Command, also be
Alright,
advised.
alright.
The
Look at this.
BTR that
Let
we
So
me-
we've given the fire team leads binoculars.
Can I open
flanking
fire
the southern
with my
MSR,
MG?
We've lost eyes. It has moved further south than we can see.
I do not have good eyes. I can see a pixel moving, but it's too far for.
Yeah, I'll direct your fire once we're good, but Axe, can I open fire with my MG?
I've got good eyes here.
Hold on.
Alright.
I want to see this.
Give me bearing.
Then we're gonna go check out Blue 2.
Blue
Blue
Yeah,
2
yeah,
says he's
bearing
gonna
is 300.
slide in between
bushes.
this. This is gonna be a this is supposed to be a continuous
Classic.
flank by
This is
red
one
right
head
here.
popping up.
We're being
Blue 2's gonna slide
engaged
past
by
and
tower.
push then.
Copy,
Oh, they're getting engaged.
3, you are free to engage.
It would be good.
All right.
Free to engage.
Spotting for you.
Alright, fire. Higher. Higher, fire. Good shots, a bit to the right. Right.
Oh, look at that. Look at this combination right here.
Good
Love
shots,
it.
good shots.
I say it
Alright,
every
full fire,
time it
full fire,
happens.
full fire.
Super powerful combination. An MG, a medium machine gun, and a set of binoculars.
That's a pipe dream.
We don't have optics, but that's as close as you're gonna get. Let's go check out Blue 2 as they're getting engaged by the radio tower that was just counter engaged upon by Blue 3. Or Blue 3. Checking out Blue 2. Trying to as I said before, they're gonna try and slide in between this continuous flank, but I don't think that's what's going on. What's going on? Get these guys rendered in here before I figure out what's going on.
He saw at least one SO.
Interesting. So Karma and Gretz, I don't know what they're doing. Love watching fire get corrected. Right? That was spot on correction of fire. Aethel, I believe, was doing the corrections. I didn't catch the medium machine gunner's name. But that it's actually more difficult than you think. Steiner is the medium machine gunner. So Karmakun, Kurt Cobain, and Gretz. I guess they're trying to scout this hill. I'm unsure what this is supposed to accomplish. Possibly hooking up with 3.
Contacts on radio are falling back west.
Let's check out these guys, and will they spot this movement of Blue 2? They are starting to move. None of these guys are looking out for it. Maybe meter eater? No, none of these guys are looking out for that.
2, can I get a good?
They would 100% spot it.
BTR is rolling around kind of in circles. Golf 1367. Rolling north.
It would 100% spot it.
Two, I'm sorry, did I hear grid on that?
A firm. Golf 1367. He was currently rolling northwest left side ice.
Golf 1367 rolling westward.
Yeah, he's rolling northwest with infantry support.
Squads 1, 3, and 4, can I get a sit rep on the contacts we're engaging?
Will squads ever have optics? Jacob, it's not out of the question. We did play around with whenever the mod was broken, when V12 got dropped, or version are we on now? Somebody tell me what version we're on now, I forget. Whenever the latest version got dropped, as always, the mod breaks, because that's what happens. So we have to play vanilla, and some of our ops, the medics, have optics, not powerful optics. I believe it's only 1.5, 1.7 times, and we had to do it. We couldn't not have medics in the ops. And it wasn't as broken as it used to be, but we're never gonna see them in like large amounts ever. In operations, we have done things like sniper teams and special ops teams, or it's not operations, campaigns. But we'll see. Game went down early. It's up. Yeah. Yeah, Blackbeard, you definitely went down super early. Okay, so this is. They finally. Okay, I figured out what Karma's doing. They overshot it. They overshot their position a little bit. Then they started movies. Their job is to counter this high ground push. Can they do it? If you're gonna counter this high ground push, send a full squad. Send a full fire team at least.
Axe,
You skimped him.
side.
This is blue. Red 4. Okay, so this is basically the Red 4 is the infantry squad split up between.
Western side?
That's super risky.
You see my
Set up
western
the
side,
distance. This puts a lot of pressure on 4. Who's 4? Dwarf. It puts so much pressure on Dwarf to manage guys on the the most southern, the most northern, and infantry.
Or the
He's pulled in 6 different directions.
No.
Good copy.
But Kurt Gregor's setting up to counter this push. I don't think they're actually gonna push. Looks like Frisco Kid bumping them. Open fire onto the BTR, or onto the infantry, I should say, as they have the high ground. Great positioning from them. Karma, Gregitz, and Kurt are gonna have the ones that counter this. Hawk is looking. No, Hawk is not looking. Who's looking? Bump gonna be sure to maintain security. Oh, this is gonna be scary for Hawk. Oh, Hawk takes out Karma Cut.
One down. You're hit.
He's on top. He's on top.
Oh, Karma Cut missed the opening shots. They're on the hill with they are aware they're on the hill with you now. Gregitz and Kurt now just gonna turn tail and run. They've lost their morale and they're gonna run. Frag out, rolls back down, hurts a friendly. Into it may go down. Oh no, into it, don't go down to a friendly grenade. Reverse slope advantage, right? Reverse slope advantage. Hawk wasn't even, like... It was unintentional reverse sloped Karma. Karma took the shots too early. Hawk was moving up. Somebody clip that and look back. I believe Hawk was moving up. So if Karma had just waited a few... Hawk was moving, strafing up, not even moving directly up. He was like moving up in like this direction, trying to keep eyes on the guys below him. So if he had just waited, I believe Karma would have gotten that. We'll see what happens. Red is gonna try and maintain fire superiority, not allow them to peek. Karma crested first, yeah. Karma crested first, but Hawk didn't spot the crest. I don't think, because Hawk was looking the other way. I believe Hawk was looking the way. Gregitz and Cobain firefight with Hawk. Hawk takes out Gregitz. Hurts. Only one remaining. See, this fire... I believe I said this. If you're going to send somebody, send a full squad, send a full fire team. 3 guys just isn't enough. What are you going to do with 3 guys? You have to have, like... I don't know. Full squad allows you to react better, in my opinion. Hawk... firing at them. No mercy. He sees him. 100%. It's a rock that's in the way.
Oh, don't do it.
Rip Karma's street cred. Still trying to maintain cover on his right, or excuse me, his left.
Do you have any updates?
We're currently engaging about a fire team size contact. They're to our west on the ridge. We're just kind of holding them up. BTR's slowly rolling up the road. We got a last standing by to hit. Fuck him up.
Yep, got you.
Watch his back.
Main comms have been very quiet, like extremely quiet. That was the first, like that burst of communication.
Do you have an estimate of strength size?
Was the most I've heard in several minutes.
I see a rally down the hill back towards US Main, so it's at least a squad leader with them.
Copy 2. If possible, and you think it's not enough to worry about, I want you to reorient north and engage the same contacts that 1 is engaging.
Copy. I'll do it if I can see if I can.
Yeah, 3. We did get engaged. Number 2 in that unknown range, unknown grid.
They are so close to contact here. I don't think Bump realizes how close this infantry is. Yeah, he has no idea how close it is. Look, he's not even looking. Bump's gonna go down here. Bump's looking the wrong way. Bump!
Whoa.
Report, Bump. Report this. Report it!
I think that was south. Where was it?
Coming from where I'm hit, alright? I need you to just put suppressing fire out. I'm gonna die here, alright? I need you...
Oh.
2 has gone.
Report it! You report it. That's the first thing you should do. You go down and you report. You know, contact close, less than 50 meters. You know, from a direction. Contact close. Close. It would be at least the most you could get out, I think. Let's go check out this. Let's see what happens with this flank. Blue, who's taking charge of this? Intuit's going to take charge of that. Give it a few minutes for him to reorientate. And check out the actual main push. Blue 1 is holding his hill nicely. Okay, Blue 2 is going to pull them back. Blue 3 is posted up in a really nice building. No... Blue 1's not going to do much from there. So this is going to be a lot of pressure on... Wow. Phoenix. We're going to have to relook at all the positions for the U.S. I think Vindication's going to cause a lot of trouble.
One, go ahead and pull the MRAP off the hill. Let's not let infantry get kneed up by that BTR. Better to break contact.
Yeah, I was hoping to get a shot on too. Holy shit.
I'll get hit 500, but otherwise I'm wasting it.
I'm gonna get back behind you.
Round 2 or round 1? This is round 1, nearing mid-game at this point. Look how far that BTR is.
Oh, fuck. Yeah, we're taking shots from the north.
Oh, I see him.
Like near main.
That's coming close.
Yeah.
He's got a squad there laying down fire.
Yeah, for sure.
Alright, so Vindication, the thorn in the side of the US right now. We've got Blue 2, or excuse me, Red 2 on radio tower, most likely going to be a base fire, keeping one pin down. We got Red 4 on the north with a squad, or excuse me, fire team, laying down fire onto Blue 1. Again, just negating everything Blue 1's going to be able to do from that hill. Blue 3 looking north.
They're flanking us to the north.
3, or is this the same contact we just called out in Juliet 555?
Yep.
Reloading. Copy. Can you give me an updated grid as they move, please do?
So, I'll go on. Blue 3 is going to try and engage this fire team on the north. Not going to be of much use, I don't think. Blue 4, they're on the flank just watching this road, really. I think they need to fall back at this point. It's going to be interesting. Red 3 is in a great position to just run up this road and deal with a fire team. It's a 2-to-1 advantage, squad versus fire team. They have the potential to take this objective really easily, unless these squads fall back.
AR fire is coming from 302, right up there, and they're dead. 302.
302?
Yeah.
Copy. 2, if you break contact, please exfil to the India 1098 compound.
302, 302.
Northeast.
The bushes.
Alright, try, let's take
Yeah,
Fire.
I'm reorienting guys north.
Good shots.
Oh,
Right,
a little
hold
high.
fire.
I want an
Can I
AR
get
to
an
the north.
estimated strength count on that contact?
Alright, so we're gonna have to...
Yo, did I lose a guy? No,
I don't think
okay.
so.
3 kills for the US, 4 kills for the Russians. I believe most of those kills are to the south. Oh, Blue 2's getting wrecked. Oh no, Blue 2's getting just destroyed.
They definitely have infantry contact, so I'm guessing a squad size element at least, and a BTR.
Copy. 3, please send me your medic. I am en route to him as well.
Hawk goes down. Look, what I say, the crossfire. I think they overstayed.
Yeah, let's move, guys.
I said it a long time ago, about 10 minutes I want to say. But if they have to fall back, here, get engaged from the south, these guys are going to be able to lay down fire onto their flank. It didn't turn out to be these guys on the river, it turned out to be these guys on radio tower, Red 2. But same difference, I'd say. I thought that this whole thing would have been negated if they'd continued to push west and get around. But they moved from here to about where these guys are, I believe. Maybe a little further? No, they were further up, weren't they? Yeah, I believe it was about here. They pushed out to about here. If they had pushed further and they committed to it, I think it would have worked out better for them. Unfortunately, they didn't commit to either direction, either the fallback or the flank. So, Bump Squad is going to pay. Completely wiped out, I believe.
Remaining Lat have heat rounds still?
I have rounds, my other guy does not.
Terrain is unforgiving. Red seems to have great lanes set up. Yeah, I 100% agree. These fields of fire for red are just devastating. They have this entire arc, essentially, they can fire upon.
Hotel 1175. Confirmed. One squad around it as well.
I really want to be able to draw on my screen. I think it would help so much.
75 heard, and then
I have to get one of those pins
Kilo Grid
too.
north of you as well. Thank you.
Phoenix, my squad is wiped except for me. I think we're taking fire from Golf 9 or H9.
Lex Ryan, last man standing from Blue 2.
Yep, copy that too. 4 just confirmed BTR and infantry southwest
Bring it
of
out.
you.
Super hurt.
Yeah, that's correct.
On point. If you do not have a heat round left, go ahead and regroup on point.
Copy, will do.
Yep, so Blue 2 completely wiped out. 3 kills for the US, 8 kills for the Russians. What's the plans for the US? Let's get a nice overhead view. See what we can see. Centered on the objective. Camera just below me is the objective. To the west, we've got Blue 1 firing onto Red 2. Long range, about 300 meter engagement. They don't know about these guys. These guys to the southwest, nobody knows they're there. Vindication. New squad lead, sneaky squad lead. This fire team, or excuse me, this squad of dwarfs managed to overwhelm Blue 2's position on the south, and now they have very good positioning to fire onto Blue 1's hill. Just completely encircle them. I think at this point, Blue 1 needs to fall off this hill if they want to stay alive for any longer. Like, they need to fall back about. They should have started falling back about a minute to 2 minutes ago. Hopefully that doesn't catch up to them and they lose guys for that. Blue 3 is in an okay spot on the north. They have this little valley they can hide from the BTRs, I believe. They need to maintain control over this northern hill. They can't see too many of the hills around the area. And I think this is one of the better hills to hold. We'll see if they manage to rotate to the northeast, as the BTR has moved to the northeast, and they now have a command and a fire team to watch out for. Let's check out Moneyman, his fire team. This is an they're further away. They were here. Now they're even further away on the east. This is a full fire team. Crystal, Loopy Booger, Pipe Funk, Revy. I'm not sure if this was called out that they know this BTR's here, and they're here to ambush. They're not here to ambush. There's no lat here. There's no way this can ambush. What are you doing this far out? We'll see. I'm not a fan of this positioning. Maybe they're the late flank squad, waiting for them to commit on another flank and then pushing.
Thank you.
4 confirming contact just west to southwest of 2's rally. On the hills attempting to move down, or they're setting up to down. BTR's in the same grid.
Heard.
BTR is getting lit up. Or MRAP is getting lit up by the BTR. Look at, they need to fall back. Just get out of here. Get off this hill. This hill is a dead hill now. It's a suicide hill. You cannot. I do not think they're going to be able to maintain any kind of fire superiority from up here. They're just up here to soak bullets, I guess. And if that's the objective, fine. Yeah, cool. That's the objective for them. Is going to be a rough one for Blue 1 the rest of this match then. As that BTR is just laying shots into this MRAP.
The squad on the southern side, what I do was that they're pushing down the southern side on the mountains, the hills. They're about to cross the river.
Every once in a while.
One, can I get a grid where they're crossing?
The far west.
Yeah, probably.
Estimate grid, I want to say around J10. It's coming off from one of my guys.
Some of them are popping their heads like idiots, but
Yeah, I think they're more on our north now. Yeah.
So he's calling the crossing here from this squad. Little overestimated.
Give me a second. Getting engaged.
I'm gonna go ahead and confirm that. Stand by.
They can't see that infantry.
I want to say estimate squads 2 just rally got wiped, so it's around I-10. Their rally just got wiped.
I was talking about on river someone, but Scratch last for his eyes on contact in and around river.
One of my guys called it. I have no visual, but I want to say around J1087.
Alright, we're taking contact from the northeast compound.
Axe, please do not interrupt during a contact report.
Sorry.
Command.
Communication squad finally opens fire.
One-time squad started inside Connolly.
Cap that 4, thank you.
So Blue 4 spotted the squad inside Connolly. Blue 3 called out a contact report. I'm not sure from where. Blue 1 called out a contact report of 1. They know these guys are here still.
Our contacts are still coming from the north. Oh shit.
Cap that 1. 3, do you have
Once the Russians crest the hill to the south, the Americans are boned, yeah. After Blue 2 got wiped off this hill, it's rough.
From the fort northeast of us.
Copy 3, if you need to pull off of that hill, go ahead and do so. But if you feel like you're trading with them, stay. Alright, 3 has gone down. 4, if you end up needing to pull off, let's do it sooner than 3 did. As soon as 3 has an SL back.
Oh,
and
wow.
I need you to exfil via the riverbed to your
Look at that fire from Fob Connolly. They lost 3 guys in a matter of seconds. 4, 5 got 8th Steiner go down. That was devastating. Oh, wow. I said it wasn't a bad position, but I didn't realize how good Fob Connolly was. 3 just got decimated by that base of fire set up by Red 4. And I believe Command's in that little group.
That advantageous position. That'd be a good idea.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, that's what they're doing.
Wow, great fire from there. Update on kills: 4 for the U.S., 15 for the Russians. Look at the tracer just fly by. I'm gonna try. I want to hear it. This is what a base of fire sounds like. Oh, it's because they had a BTR here too. Yeah, they had a BTR and they had this. They have 2 medium machine guns. Yeah, this is a base of fire. Tracers work both ways.
Command, this is squad 1.
Cap 1, thank you. Where are you taking contact from this time?
Enemy in the the fort to the northeast.
Copy 1, if you cannot defend the position you are on, go ahead.
Had cover from east and west, but nothing to break silence. Yeah, exactly. This north flank was just. I thought it was. I don't know. In my eye, I felt there was adequate cover to get behind to the north, but yeah, they had good cover to the west and their east, and possibly their south. Their north just got destroyed by Dash B D-Leak, Subway Samurai, and Just Us. Where's Command? Hi, Mones. I thought Command was here. Guess not. Let's go ahead and fly back over to the U.S.
Command, this is Squad 3. I am Command now. We are 3 strong, and we are being attacked by north and northwest.
Copy 3. You have a dry riverbed to your east. I want you to get inside that riverbed and then infill into the village.
I said they should have fought. Like,
alright, copy that.
You gotta read the situation. You gotta read past the situation. Like, currently, what's going on? You gotta be able to think a couple steps ahead. Like, they knew they were being shot at from the south. They knew they were being shot at from the west. And listening to contact reports, they're getting shot at from the north. This hill is not. Cannot hold this hill. As a squad leader, you gotta make that decision. Like, I cannot hold this hill. Tell Command, man, I'm being engaged from 3 sides. I cannot hold this hill. They'll tell you to fall back. And he's been telling people, you know, if you don't think you can hold it, fall back. Fall back.
North, south, and west. Heard. Go ahead and pull east. Come back to the village.
There you go.
Roger.
It's just, is it too late?
Squad
4 guys left. Is it too late?
Let's get them looking downriver west.
Copy, Command.
He's still got a lot of guys left, honestly. 6 people still. MRAP is blown up. Yeah, MRAP is blown up. I think the call now is to Alamo. Go. Just go. This is a rough one for the US.
on the hill in Julia 1057.
So,
directly
just
south of
rereading
200 meters.
the plans that
Appears they're approaching the edge of the river.
Phoenix sent to everybody. He even said to send them to the fire team lead. So I'm assuming this plan should be known.
Commander, you got.
You said Julia 1057.
Solid copy.
Heard port.
Nice call out.
No one else.
Nice.
Command, where do you want one to take position?
Sometimes you don't know it's a bad position until you're there, and sometimes that's too late. Yeah, I agree, but they were there from the start of the match. They started getting engaged from different sides at different times. If I'm getting engaged from two sides, I'm asking if I could fall back.
I need to know where you want us looking.
Oh, Cookie goes down. It was like Cookie something. Max goes down as these guys crest the hill and just start to lay into them. Oh, what a hill. What a hill.
Phoenix, do you want me on the MRAP?
Yep, no, good shot.
Moving.
Oh. They got engaged from two directions, and then the third one got opened up on another squad. At that point, you analyze. You look at your map. You go over there. You look on the north. You know it's easy to shoot me from the north. I think I should get off this hill. Questions. U.S. still has defenders advantage. Could turn around. Because they definitely have seeded all of the hills around them. Yeah, only ones on the flank is blue 4. Maybe this flank will work out now. Maybe once they commit from these other angles, it'll work out. But I don't think they're gonna be able to. Can they get fire superiority? Now's the time. Now they're gonna need to keep up the fire. It can't just be nuclear twister shooting. It has to be at least 5 or 6 guys shooting. A bunch of different tracers coming out to where they can't peek. Look, Sebi V goes down.
As well as south.
Godzilla Pro.
Yeah, it is.
Unfortunate rocket hits the
Lex, do you see direct southeast?
It hit it was too low and it hit the building under.
I saw smoke and fire coming from the northwest. I could peek it if you want, but I'm in cover.
No, go ahead. No.
Heads up. We are stuck in a bad crossfire right here.
Barely pinned though, only one maneuver and element free. Yeah, only one element free here on the east. And it's hard to get an angle on where the fire's coming in because it's coming in from 2 different locations.
Well, when we were just down to 2 guys.
That's too wide, I don't like that. Oh, that's disorienting. Ooh. Stop that. Okay.
Command, I still have contact at Connolly, but I'm pulling my fire.
Shooting rockets from prone is bugged right now, I think? Oh, that sucks. Luckily, he'll be able to reload.
Also confirm 1 time squad on
Look at that. Just keep up the fire superiority. The Russians have it entirely. You don't even need to see them. Just shoot at where you think they're going to be. Follow other tracers and rockets. You saw a rocket just get lobbed in there. It's only a matter of time. They got plenty of ammo. They got plenty of time. They do, yeah. We got 6.5, almost 7 hours.
Are they closing on us?
It's not gonna take 7 hours. They're gonna definitely push in before that. It's the assault element. These are the base of fires now. You've got red 1 and red 3 as a base of fire. Red 2 may pull up to reinforce 3. Turn into the base of fire with red 3 pushing, or red 2 may be the new base of fire. Red 6, command and this BTR and fire team element may push up and be try and take over this hill on the northeast.
Yeah, he's in the
Who's the assaulting element? It's gonna be somewhere over here to the northwest.
Alright, I'm gonna risk
This is the bulk of the forces.
Go ahead.
It was roughly 300 from my position.
Trying to shoot a dwarf. This is the BTR they're trying to shoot at.
SLs, make sure you are continuously calling out contact for you guys to 0 men.
Copy. Still confirming contact inside Connolly and south of 2.
Oh, Psychonaut tried to crawl out. That's not gonna work. US in a barrel. Where's the Russian GL? Do they have to sit on the hill? They do not have to sit on the hill. But Lawn Darts is a very careful commander. He doesn't want to make a mistake, so he's probably not going to make a move with this element until this element gets closer to cross, and this element gets closer to be the base of fire. Because this is all the. I was going to say this would be the assault element, but this is only a 4 or 5 man element. Command, his shadow, and then a bunch of machine gunners. So this will most likely be a base of fire. Red 2 is going to be the assault element. Look at them move into position. They're going to move down this road. Red 4, I think, should be a base of fire, but they're going to rely on the BTR to be that southern base of fire. And looks like Red 1 is moving to cross. I like Red 3 staying up here and continuing to be this this solid wall of fire onto the northwest. They need to keep that up. Don't let the U.S. have any slack. Don't let them get out of buildings and reposition. Just lay around. Yeah, just sporadically fire. You don't need to blow mag after mag after mag after mag, but 3-round burst, wait a couple seconds, another 2-round burst, wait a couple, just shots, just making sure, hey, we're still here, you can't peek us, or you're gonna die. We've got more people, hold it. You have to sit on the hill, can they push off the hill, or is this just a hill versus hill? That's the same question 3 different ways, but yes, they can push off the hill. Lawn Darts is just not going to push off the hill until he gets guys into position. These guys shouldn't. I don't think Red 3 should, but Red 2 is getting ready to look at them on the low ground. They're going to be the assaulting element here. Skill eliminate. This is a Squad Ops 1 Life event. For those of you just joining us, looks like we got quite a few people actually. For those of you joining us, this is a Squad Ops 1 Life event, Operation Crazy Horse. Essentially, the U.S. are tasked with setting up a FOB in the Kohat area of operation north and east of the river. They chose this position, and they were out of the hill. We're nearing the end game of round 1. They were occupying these 3 hills, hill here, here, and here. They were occupying at the beginning of the round, but they've slowly gotten pushed back. 9 kills for the U.S., 23 for the Russians. Lex Ryan, oh no, he's still alive. The town is the objective disc eliminated for them. Or not the town specifically, it's this radio. Right up to right here where Godzilla Pro is. So yeah. Once they get that down, then the Russians are on the defense as the US have to attack them. Lex Ryan goes down. But yeah, as we near the end game, the defenders are generally going to fall back and try and hold their point with as many guys they got left. But with this disadvantage that the the Russians have, Red Team have, I don't think the U.S. are going to be able to come back even with the defenders' advantage. There's too many windows for the Russians to peek in from long distance and fire from hilltop to hilltop, and they've still got a healthy amount of people to assault. They've got a full squad moving into assault. Red 2 coming in. Look at them. Are they doing 2 events tonight, Honey Badger? Yes, we do 2 rounds. This is round 1 near an end game. We will have another round. If you guys are interested in participating in these events, check us out, squadops.gg. All you have to do is sign up on the website, take our Squad Ops basic training course, only about 45 minutes to an hour long. A lot of fun, and then you can participate in any and all of our Squad Ops 1 Life events. We host them on Wednesdays, twice on Saturdays. We also have Friday post-scriptum events and Sunday post-scriptum events, but I believe those alternate. And they're generally smaller in scale.
From your elevated position, do you have eyes on the contact in Julia 10-5?
Taking some fire at the moment, command.
Let's go check out Red 2. This is going to be the assaulting element. They're moving in. They got a perfect avenue to push through this dry riverbed, and it's just going to lead down into the town. Easy money for them. Oh, and it's Money Man. Money Man's getting spotted by them, I believe. Or he's going to get run up on. He's not even looking. Play postscriptum spawn rally system, but maybe I like 1 Life events. This event through a clan? This event is through a community. You can be in whatever clans or groups you want. If you're interested in participating in our 1 Life events, just check us out. On the website, squadops.gg, join the server, or join the Discord server, and it's all through there. We don't have any, like, mandatory anything. It's all volunteers and people interested. Money Man goes down. Easy kill for Acid and them. Fire at him a couple times more just to be safe. Oh, and iMoney's and them got pushed in through there. Ooh. Ooh.
Alright, our
squad leads down. He got taken out by BTR and like Kilo 834. Taking my fire team, and we're falling back to the river.
I'm not even sure where to get the shots from. What's going to be the best angle? It's just a barrel. It's the U.S. are just a bunch of fish in a barrel right now. They got a fire team to the south. They got a fire team to the west. They got a full squad to their north. More than a full squad to their north. This is where the main assault's going to be. They're crossing. The river crossing commences with red 1, and that just means the noose is tightening. The assault should happen here momentarily. Let's check out this fire team. This is the only saving grace for the U.S. right now. This is the only guys who can maneuver, who aren't spotted. So what are they gonna do? How can they salvage this match? 10 kills to 25.
Get fired down on them.
I don't want to give away. As soon as we give, as soon as we give away our position, the northern squad's gonna post at us. Go again, command.
Right.
Before I advise you do not use the road to head west. Either circle back to the mountains or push
on top of the
across
hill, 100
river.
meters. Close.
Spotted,
Close.
command.
Okay, command.
1 times.
We have
2
contacts,
times.
100
Holy
meters,
fuck,
maybe
they're right there.
150 meters just on.
Oh yeah, I see
Like northwest.
Heard.
Hide in the building. Do not expose yourself. Get in this building.
Hide.
Get in this building.
Okay, guys, they don't know we're here. They don't know we're fucking here. Let's just hang out and wait. Let's wait for them to fucking push over. Okay, command. I'm not in a great spot.
You got this?
But I'm just
Freaking out, man.
hang out and wait. We're pretty sure they don't know that we're here.
Run away.
Well, I'm gonna go inside.
3 times. 3 times.
This is.
Watch out.
I think that's alright. That's a great call on Revy's
They're
part.
on the hill.
I think.
Sneak up behind him. That's
Oh
great.
shit! I got it.
Lay low. They don't know you're here. You are the only element that can maneuver. Maneuver. Don't get stuck in a firefight. Move. Alpha Guido turned around to look, but I don't think he spotted anything. He's moving up with lawn darts. And I don't even. I'm not sure.
A lot of bodies speaking.
Update on kills. Yeah, 10 kills to 25. They're hysterical, right? They don't know. I love local comms. You learn so much about people.
Nice.
Oh no. Ooh. They get the hit. They got a hit. Oh, they hit it. Dwarf and Trident go down. They hit the BTR. Great shot. Oh, I missed it. I'm sorry. Whoever shot that. Dodge? Godzilla? No, Godzilla Pro's got the little RPG. Look at that shot. I believe it was Godzilla Pro. Look at that shot. Beautiful.
I can hear the BTR rolling.
Dwarf and Trident.
Copy.
Take it out of there. No problem.
For that contact call,
The assault has begun.
northeastern perimeter, if you can assist.
They got red on the wall. Phoenix and Assault Crits, they got red on their wall.
Took out the squad lead on
I hear footsteps.
Took out 2 of them.
Yeah, that way.
Acid and Salmon, King Salmon Fish God go down. Assault Crits getting pushed by Springsteen.
Yep.
Assault Crits goes down. Springsteen's pushing Phoenix. Phoenix drops the grenade. May take out Springsteen. No. Springstein, I guess. Yeah, Springsteen goes down. Tanker Red and E-Fake okay, though. That's a 2-for-1 trade. Well, actually, Assault Crits took out 2 before. But still, that's command down. That's going to be devastating. How many guys are left? Oh, look at this red push on the bottom, too, that I didn't even spot. Clay J moving his guys in. Imoni's pushed to non-NSA spy. Nuclear Twister getting pushed now, too.
No, that is not a friendly Vic.
BTR getting lit up by the MRAP. They don't know where the MRAP is in the MRAP. Or the MRAP takes out the BTR. Nice shots. Unfortunately couldn't hear because of the admin cam 50 cal bug. But great job, Nomad. He's going to go down, though. It's the small victories right now. Nomad takes out E-Fang. Frag out onto Nomad. Too far. Nomad's okay. Cool. He's making this MRAP work. And then he goes down to Ahoy, I believe. Alloy? Ahoy? Albi. Can't tell. But great shots on them. He made that MRAP work, though. Great job. Are they using a heli in this event? Nope, no heli in this event. Still trying to work out how we want to do helicopters. We've tried out transports. We've tried out just scouting. We're still working on being able to shoot like the last op. They were able to shoot the side guns on the Blackhawk. But still trying to figure out how to make it balanced and fun for the people playing in the event versus the helicopters and actually
just above the MRAP.
that Free Blue Team needed to hook in south and close up and disrupt that assault team. Free Blue Team, as in these guys? Oh. Move like this way? I think keeping the high ground is going to be their best option with their limited numbers. If it was a full squad, I'd agree with you. Pulling behind them and then get in that CQB and fight them building to building. But they gotta fight man up, man in disadvantage, and try and fight from the high ground. Godzilla Pro taking just firefighting it out with like 3 or 4 different people, getting pushed by Viper. Viper takes him out. Nice vaulting kill. Dodge alone on the radio. (18-31). The US got a bunch of kills there, but they just didn't have the people to finish off the job or to hold their job. Oh, what a trade by Dodge. Can you mod on some M240Bs on the helis instead of mini? That's exactly what they did. They took out the helicopter. That's why we allowed them to shoot. They took out the miniguns on the Black Hawk. The guy who runs the helicopter mod did this, I believe, just for us. Well, I mean, it helps diversify his mod too, but we asked him. And he added, yeah, it's M240 Bravos instead of miniguns. So they're just medium machine guns. Look at that push. That was a great push. There was 2 people who pushed in, just firing. I think it was a great push. They made sure nobody was in there to hold this down, and they're gonna just dig it. Who's left? Revy's gotten in here. Okay, Revy got a kill. And now he's got to push these guys. It's the fire team from Revy. It's essentially who's here. Looks like Pipe Funk had gone down. Non-state Spy still dead. Crystal still up on the hill. It's Revy in here. Revy against the world. Revy versus 4. And he goes down versus 1. Against Beat. Let's see who's left. Crystal and Loopy Booger. I think they need to push in at this point. Not going to do much from the hill. I like the idea. You just don't have the man to get fire superiority here. You don't have... Ooh, Crystal takes a shot to the face. An RPG to the face. MRAP is a mine-resistant ambush protected, and MATV is a type of MRAP vehicle, so they're not wrong calling it that. Terrible sandbag placement. Yeah, I call it an MRAP just because that's what it was called in the release or whatever. That's what OWI called it. I don't know the technical term. Loopy Burger's not gonna last long here. 2 shots already. He's done for. He's not even gonna try and hide. And it all came down to Russians' positioning. Russian positioning was better than the U.S. position. The U.S. just didn't fall back when they needed to. There were signs that they should have fallen back earlier, and I don't think they took them. Specifically, Squad 1. Squad 3 just got wiped in seconds. They didn't have time to fall back. Same with Squad 2. Squad 2, Phoenix had told Squad 2, if you're gonna fall back now before it's too late. They overstayed their welcome. They tried to do a flank, but they didn't commit enough to the flank. I'll circle out where that happened because that's going to be a little confusing. But Squad 1 on that main hill that got engaged by 3 different sides, they should have fallen back so much sooner. They didn't. They got overwhelmed. They managed to. They ended up ceding that position, and that hill turned out to be key for the Russian assault. And then same with the south. Surrounded by 3 hills. Yeah, crosshairs. It's a tough spot to hold, and Phoenix's plan was to hold all 3 hills around it. Those hills that the Russians ended up taking, Phoenix's plan was to hold those hills and then fall back slowly with the man advantage, having known that they held out for those hills effectively and efficiently. They just didn't manage to get that hold that they needed to. I mean, it started off really good for them with that initial BTR ambush. They almost took out a full squad. If Lex Ryan had landed a rear shot instead of a side shot on the BTR would have blown up and it would have been a full squad wipe, and then the whole op would have been completely different. But it is how it is. The Russians managed to take it pretty handedly. They had about 2 squads left by the end. We're going to go ahead and swap sides. Phoenix will play the Russians and Londarts will play the US. And let's see how these guys manage to hold their opposing objectives. wait to create squads. Yep. Now I can create my squads. Which places are they defending, Crosshair? I will go with that in just a moment, actually. For those of you just joining, this is a Squad Ops One Life event. I am your commentator for this evening, ShadowedRitual. And tonight we bring to you Operation Crazy Horse, a personal favorite of mine, probably my most favorite op. An original Hutch op created in 2016. And it's a lot of fun. At its core, it is an attack defense op. Before I go into more detail about what are they attacking and what are they defending, let's go ahead and go over who's participating in this op command-wise, who's leading the public players. We got Londarts as platoon lead with his squad leads Dwarf, Vindication, Acid, and Clay J. For the and he also has a platoon lead Shadow Alphabito. For the Russian team, we have platoon lead Phoenix with his squad leads Axe, Moneyman, Bump, and It's Crispy. So as far as platoon leads go, very even platoon leads, Londarts and Phoenix. Phoenix more detail-oriented, Londarts more reactive with his command styles. Came into play last round. Phoenix's plan didn't play out how it was supposed to, and maybe, I don't think it was him not reacting. I think it was the squad leads not reacting appropriately. But Londarts with his more reactive playstyle in general maybe helped his platoon complete their objective. As far as squad leads go, standouts, you got Dwarf, Axe, really good on both sides, pretty even on both sides. I believe this is Vindication's first round, or first op squad leading ever. So saw some good stuff out of him last round. Now we're going to get to hear his comms and judge him even more.
Your engineer will be responsible for mines to the east of Sunny Cal.
Bro, what's up with Squad Ops pub server kicking people random? That's a squad in general server kicking people randomly. I'm still trying to figure out that issue. I don't know the technical background on it. I'd hit up the admin for any information on that. So, this operation, Crazy Horse. Let me go ahead and bring up the operation map so you can see how useless it is. Boom. The U.S. are tasked with setting up a FOB in the Kohat area of operation. Your platoon is tasked with setting up and defending this FOB from Russian forces that are operating in the area. Your platoon should expect contact from them. The only stipulation for where they set up their FOB is it has to be north and east of the river, west of the JK line. The giant area. The map is useless. Taking it away already. It has to be north and east of this river. This whole area of the map, as long as it's west of the JK line. So this area is off limits. So this right here, basically south of Maine, south and west of Maine. It can be anywhere in there as long as it is inside of a building. 4 walls and a roof. No matter how small, no matter how big, a building. So there's buildings here, here, small buildings here, 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 definitely all over here. They held this position last time. You can do these positions up here if you want. This position here, like it's my favorite. It's one of my favorites because of how open this op is. You can do so many different ways. You can hold your objective in so many different ways. You can attack the objective so many different ways. I love it. It's just as open-ended as an attack defense op can get. Are ops competing in SWC this season? What is SWC? I don't know what that is. Sorry. If it's a comp thing, maybe. I know we have people who do play in it. We play in like SNS and whatnot, but I don't think anything like super competitive. No, if it's anything where we gotta have people to actually train for things, probably not. Oh no, it blew up.
Yes.
Yes. Okay.
Yes.
Always doing a fantastic job. Thanks, Project. I appreciate it. Oh no, Londar's just DC'd. Command just DC'd. They're gonna get guys shuttled to the objective. So, let me continue going over this operation. So, US are setting up their FOB. Russians attacking their FOB. What will they have to defend? I'm not sure where they're gonna set up. Where they set up depends on a couple other details that I will go over later. What do the US have to hold their objective? They get 1 squad lead, 2 fire team leads, 2 automatic riflemen, and 1 medic per squad. The platoon armory, which the platoon lead can deal out as he sees fit, are 4 light anti-tank kits, 2 medium machine guns, 2 ammo bearers, and 2 engineers. The 2 engineers are the 2 modded kits, which are essentially listening. They're just trying to get commands figured out since one darts. So 2 engineers are basically modded kits, basically walking OPs. They've got about 5 barbed wire and 5 sandbag per on them, and they can reload those for cheap. So they can set up a lot of rounds for they can set up a lot of emplacements very quickly. They also get 2 MRAP open tops and 2 logi trucks with any load. Their fob can have various defensive structures, so no MGs or mortars or anything like that.
I'm waiting on Dorf to get back in. We lose a lot of guys. No, we just lost.
For the Russian team, the platoon, or per squad, they get 1 squad lead, 2 fire team leads, 2 automatic riflemen, and 1 medic. The platoon armory is 4 light anti-tank kits, 2 medium machine guns, and 4 ammo bearers. The vehicles, they get 2 BTR-80s and 1 trans truck.
I don't know if Dorf is coming back.
This is again, Uzi.
Yeah.
We have 2 lodges. Are they blowing up?
I think one just did. Oh, I see.
Huh. That's different. I was looking at. So the Russians get 2 BTRs to deal with the vehicles and the sort of defensive positions that the U.S. are going to be able to set up. And last time they were very important. I'm sure they'll figure this out. Last time they were very important in dictating where the U.S. could move and fall back from, basically cutting off full lines of retreat. It did it.
Hey.
Easy. Londart's the master.
You might be able to reverse. How's that?
Can they use those tanks, Orca? No, they cannot. The vehicles allotted to them are 2 MRAP open tops and 2 logistic trucks. Somebody forgot to fuel their heavy vehicles, and so now they're stuck. That's the excuse I'm going with.
Roger.
I'm gonna get 3 of my guys to spawn in because I don't have a kid. I think Dorf's coming back.
So, some rules with these logi trucks, depending on where he chose to go. Depending on where he chooses to go, dictates how many logi runs can he do. If he's all the way out on the C column, he can run logi the entire round. If he chooses something over here in the J column, he has 12 minutes to run logi, so less time because he's closer to main. More time because he's further away from main, / unlimited time because he's gonna realistically get 1 or 2 in anyways. Another rule for the logistic trucks are they
Negative. We get as many as we want, but just get you guys spawned in, load up on the vehicles.
I'm just listening to monitors. The logis have to be escorted by MRAPs. 1 logi, 1 MRAP. 2 logis, 2 MRAPs. You cannot do 2 logis, 1 MRAP. So 1 logi per 1 MRAP. Essentially, probably gonna see those MRAPs on logi duty for a little bit. You're gonna want to get as many ammo or runs in time, as many runs in as you can. We'll see where they decide to go. This hop takes a little bit to get set up, so we probably won't get started for a couple minutes. Got about a 3-minute journey, he says. Probably going to the far west live at 1:40, so live in about 8 minutes.
This looks wild. I think we're full here. Oh no.
Alright, let's do it.
Alright, my truck's
Oh, switch.
Advise anyone who has been
a gun, right? Y'all have just held on sticking through your forehead.
Yeah, hop on the other one. That'll be good.
Love the game. Played for a couple hundred hours. Never thought a competitive league existed, but I'm interested.
Take it easy, not to flip the vehicles.
I used to play in like SNS and CCSN and all that. I just haven't in a in a minute. I've been doing mostly commentating for our one life events. I think squad is a very good spectator event. I think it's good if you got somebody who's interested in talking about it. I think you can make it really good to watch. Like when we do our multicam streams, we have two cameras in the air, a bunch of different first person views, things like that. Commentary going on over it. Like I think it can be very, very good to watch, especially when they get everything included with all the helicopters and tanks going and things like that. It could be pretty awesome. Head sticking out of the covered transport, right? Who's this guy? Can't I see his name? Weird. You can only change so many things.
He's really good at walk.
Oh, they're gonna get these guys. They're gonna come back for him. I have a lot more fun in one life events than I do in SWC. Completely different. Yeah, that's definitely true. It's completely different. Like the people who train for like comp games and whatnot, like they are the best at shooting, the best at their positioning. Their spacing is always good. Like they've got like the game down to a science. Whereas like one life events, it's just about the experience, just about the movement, the experience you get from knowing you only have the one life. You're gonna make a mistake. It's fine. Try and adapt and change and roll with the punches. You're not always fighting over flags and things. There's different objectives. You're escorting something or you're defending something. You're patrolling a route, things like that. So you're not always in the most perfect of situations. Whereas in the comp games, you're like, all right, we know how to attack this flag. This is how we're gonna attack this flag, and they know how to do it perfectly. I assume. I haven't watched the comp game in a minute. Once you get into one life events, my schedule with squad is too hectic until SWC. Where would I even get involved with a clan or community? If you want to get involved with squad ops, check out squadops.gg. All you have to do is sign up on the website, or you don't even need to. Like if you want to be a part of the community, just sign up on the get on the website, hop into the Discord, and hop on our public servers and hang out with us. If you want to participate in the events, check squadops.gg, sign up on the website, take our basic training course, and then you can participate in any and all of our one life events. As far as other communities and whatnot go, I have zero idea. Sorry.
It's not too bad.
I always thought it was just know somebody who's in the event. Be like, hey, I want to be in your group. Hey, can I be in your group?
So, this is our fob here. I think it's called Bridge.
All right. This is where they're gonna set up.
Have the southern fields and the southeastern fields.
Okay. Okay. Completely different. First off, way closer to Russian main. Second off, they get unlimited amount of lodge runs rather than the minimum amount, which was 12 minutes. So they're gonna do a bunch of lodge runs. And we'll hear what how Laudert wants to hold this objective.
However, I'll defer if somebody else would like.
Can one of these MREFs go pick up my last three guys?
Yes, please.
Are we live?
I've about 3 minutes.
Oh, Uzi, we're probably gonna Hero or Uzi, we're gonna need maybe an extra minute or two.
Roger that.
What was that? Our fire team lead coming back.
Actually, it's probably more like.
Thanks, you, Jakey. Played a lot on a certain server and then eventually get invited to.
Squad lead to make sure the vehicles online up ready to head.
That's
back
probably
up
a good way.
east in the way we
Most
came.
people who most of the clans who compete
You're
in
going to be running the two MRAPs and the two lobbies, so you want one
like competitive events own their own server, like their own official server. Like squad ops, we have our own servers. We have our own public servers. We have our 24/7 invasion server, and we've got a postscriptum server, which is right now on that armored mode. Which, if you haven't played the postscriptum armored mode, a lot of fun. Scout carts, so good. Love them. They're so quick. They're nimble. Zip in, get the point, shoot things in the rear, and then drive away.
You're going to be setting up on the reverse slope.
Defend Northern Slope, easy win.
And Charlie 694 or
Oh,
thereabouts.
this room's big enough that you can actually.
I'm gonna be quiet for a little bit and listen in on Launder's plane, but I agree. Defend Northern Slope, easy win.
Yeah, like I could just sit here with my.
Maybe not
AR
easy,
and
but
door and
huge
block
advantage.
enemy
Because look at
quite
this. This is
differently.
Northern Slope.
Is where I would expect some sort of infantry perhaps to come through if they come from our west. Also, this hill with the 5 markers is where they might park their BTRs, and if they do that, I want you obviously trying to get your LATs onto that.
Can we dump the lodges now, or do we gotta wait?
I think you gotta wait. But
You can
as soon
dump
as you
the
see
spies
live,
now.
you'll do it. Alright, you can dump the spies now.
Command, can I defend this northern hill? I think it'd be much more beneficial than the southern field.
Once you are getting defenses first, at least in the southern field, then you can maybe move up there. Who's your FTL, Dorf?
The one down here will be Dash B.
Has he got the FTL kit?
No, Karma does.
Alright, whoever has the FTL kit, I want them there on that marker.
Okay.
Or it could be you, but you're the one building, and I want you watching the bridge there.
Kind of exposed, yeah. Bring an engineer up here with some sandbags.
So the bridge in Fox 746.
An engineer and an FTL, some sandbags, you'll be fine. Double aim if you have to. I don't think the BTR pens the sandbags.
Fine, but you want to make sure we got good.
This could be a very powerful position. I may be overthinking it, but I like the spot. Dorf, being told he's going to defend the southern part, probably this outline. He says the field. I don't think it's going to be the field. It's probably going to be like here. Dorf has to defend north. Londarts says no. You got to defend the south. Not sure on the call. Dwarf definitely recognized the power of the North Hill. Londarts doesn't. Maybe may maneuver some guys up there eventually. We'll see if that pays. We'll see if that bites him in the ass or not.
If you want them to respawn, they can. They'll need to get their fresh ammo for their AR kits off the MRAPs. The MRAPs can resupply at main as well.
My bad, I didn't want to interfere.
Okay, we'll do that.
You guys see that?
Oh wait, so Londarts, when we are doing the logi runs, you want the MRAPs to dump their ammo and get more?
275, that brown ridge where the rock gets darker?
Yeah, yeah. Or at least top up for anyone who spawned here off a rally.
Yeah. Just listening in on their plans, listening to a few of the local comms.
You can take the northern side. I'm going to give Vindication.
Checking out the different kind of terrain they're going to have to be defending from.
Vindy, the guys who aren't in the vehicle are going to be with you building, and you're going to be building a little fortress, a little outpost on the 5 marker.
Oh, do you only want, like, you don't want a gunner in these MRAPs?
Yeah, I do, but just have them sit in the passenger seat. I just want them driving fast, do maybe 2 runs tops, and then we'll park the vehicles and reposition the MRAPs.
Oh, okay. Oh my god, I'm always wrong.
Well-organized game where everyone seems structured. Wow, what server is? Silverstar, this is a Squad Ops One Life event. Operation Crazy Horse. We're still in the planning stages. Live time in about 30 seconds for round 2. And yeah, it's a One Life event, probably why it seems a little more structured. If you want to play on our public servers, though, those generally have some pretty solid matches. Just squadops.gg. Check out the. I just think type Squad Ops in the search bar. It should come up. It's a Squad Ops 24/7 invasion server, and I believe we have one other Squad Ops server, or squad server, and then we have a postscriptum server running the armored game mode. And we are live. So they're gonna send a squad west, squad south, and a squad east. It looks like already set up, and they're gonna start running their lodges with blue 3. Picture seems chunky. Something wrong with compression? I'm sending at like
Lon, could you give me a grid on where you want us to send?
10,000 megabit or whatever upload. I believe. I want to do more, but there's something with Twitch that doesn't let you stream more. Huh. I'll check it out. I'm streaming at the maximum.
So you want us setting up right where Dorf is also?
I did mention Dorf to move.
So they're gonna set a little outpost here.
Are we helping?
No, there's
Let's check out the position.
Shovels.
This is right here. Where he wants to get a little outpost.
Alright guys, this stuff.
I don't hate it,
Squad lead's
honestly.
fucking talking less than Helen Keller over here, dude. I don't know what we're doing.
You have there.
Yeah, sorry, things got hectic.
Welcome,
You're
Vindication.
just like, follow me, and then we're just standing
Yeah,
there like,
because
okay.
because this is where we're supposed to be, but Dorf was here because Dorf didn't know where he was supposed to be.
Russian Logi truck coming out southwest. Acid, get ready. Climbing up that road.
Very,
south.
very aggressive positioning here by the blue team. Blue 1 and blue 2. Insanely aggressive positioning. They're not. This is a full platoon. Turn them around.
I'm absolutely fucking confused. Can you tell me exactly where you want me to build?
Alright, you requested to build on north side of the file by said yes, go ahead.
Right.
Also be advised, as I just called out, the enemy transport is to one's south, coming up that road.
Lat hit. 3, 2. Who's the lat? Raph. Ooh. Oh. He's rolling up right here. Oh. Oh. Don't do it from prone. It gets glitched. Raph, don't do it from prone.
Russians are coming straight across this bridge.
Okay. Get the trans. Get the trans. That's a full trans. They gotta know. I don't know. Either one's a good target. You gonna get the trans? He hit the trans. Second one on the trans. This is a full trans down. Dismount. Dismount. They're getting out. Oh god, it didn't blow. Oh my god, this guy. What an ambush. What an ambush. They lost only one in the engagement. Nuclear Twister goes down. That trans got just... It should have been an instant explosion. I'm not sure why it wasn't. Oh my god. It finally blows, but that should have been so much more devastating for the Russians. They are now caught out in a bad position. Acid Squad moving up for the kill. BTR's in a bad position. BTR in the rear is dismounted troops. Oh man, what are the Russians gonna do? Yeah, they're gonna just try and maintain, get fire superiority. They don't have fire superiority. They gotta get fire superiority, and then they gotta start pulling back. BTR takes a shot in the rear from Raph again, and they're gonna dismount. Oh man, what a spot! What an ambush! Second miss. Oh, the second missed. Oh, I thought it hit. Yeah, he must have missed. That was the only explanation. It should have been an instant explosion. Look at Acid Squad as they move up. Update on kills 5-3. 5 for the U.S., 3 for the Russians. So it's not all is lost for the Russians, but they are 100% on the back foot here. They've got to recover. Two rins in, first man down. Wow, Blackbeard. Wow. Unlucky Wednesday for you. Shootout, non-NSC Spy, Vladimir, Acardi, and King Salmon Fish God. Non-NSC Spy goes down.
Good job.
Maybe squad here, maybe more.
Put that ladder away. I need the medic. I need the medic.
Roger.
I need the medic on me.
There's a guy around the corner.
Yeah, 4 if you can cross the river to west, get in behind 1 and help him out.
Right. Logi's still out of the question, or out of the picture, I should say.
Where's it at?
I just watched it back on the clip. It looks like it hit. Oh man, I'm not sure what happened. Maybe. Well, I was looking behind a rock. Maybe because I was looking from behind this hill. The other shot came from like this angle. It might have missed for all, like, I don't know. I'll check out the clip. Post the squad on the media page and in the Discord. I want to go back and look at it. I think it misses the only reason. There's no way Pony would buff the health on the trans truck. Pony's nerfing everything he can. Psychonaut goes down. Great work from Acid Squad here as they keep up the pressure. Frag out. Hopefully Acid doesn't run into that frag. Max is going to have to bandage. Frag out too far. They got to spread out. They're getting clumped up. This is where they lose if they get clumped up like this. They can't do it. They cannot afford it. They're up 14-6. What a push. What a push.
Push to the next step lead.
Vindy.
Yo, I'm in a super shitty pod spot. I can't see.
Max goes down Acid. If the Russians win, that would be a major turning out. But either way, great ambush. Great ambush.
Yes. Watching south and southwest.
Oh, they're in. The Russians are just in such a bad spot. Oh, BTR's rolling up.
Arcady.
You want to be looking down that channel, pretty much to the east of 2 is where you want
I know,
to be
King
watching.
Sam Fish God, you're looking right at it.
We even have some context now, so get your MRAPs when they get
You were looking right at it.
I want both MRAPs with you in the field. I want you to build HESCOs around them.
BTR is directly next to me. BTR is directly next to me on the road.
Oh, BTR takes a shot from Acardi. Acardi goes down. They're doing so much damage to these vehicles. They already took out that other BTR. I didn't even see that BTR went down.
Both my LA just went down. We got a hit on him though.
17-9. 17 US, 9 Russians. Let's check out Russian position. Gandalf, Hawk, and Zeke made it into a building. This is probably from that BTR crew. We'll see what happens with them.
Roger, if you want to fall back a little bit to your northeast.
Where can I find that? It's on the Discord. Check us out, squadops.gg. The link to the Discord is on there. I need to update the link on the Twitch. The Twitch link is expired. The squadops.gg, the link to the Discord there is working. And then there's a SquadOps Media chat thing, chat bar, chat room. I don't know what they're called. Channel. That's the word. Alright, Acid gonna finally fall back. They engage. This is where, yeah. Are they overstaying their welcome, or should they continue the pressure? I think, yeah. Acid reading the situation. He's overstayed his welcome. He's already lost a lot of guys. He's gonna pull back. Blue 4 moving in to take up the flank. I like to see a clip of that from the perspective of a Russian on the truck. You most likely will, either on Karma Cut's channel when he uploads it in a couple days, or that same channel, SquadOps Media channel. A lot of people will post their POVs from there, so you can watch.
You great for the BTR? Bravo 685.
We don't. The only people who are streaming the events, or who stream the events, will be this channel, the SquadOps channel. But we allow anybody to, record it and upload it to their own YouTubes after the fact. If you like what you see and you want to give us a follow, twitch.tv/SquadOps, we'd really appreciate it. We also upload all of the videos onto youtube.com/SquadOps. I haven't released last week's yet because I have to upload the community meeting from Monday onto it, but should all go live either tonight or tomorrow morning. Dwarf Squad picks up flank security, firing at It's Crispy. Karma's on the US this game. You're correct. Karma is on the US this time. I forgot. Is he in this flank? He's in Dwarf Squad.
Guys directly south of U4.
I suggest we pull back into the compound. We've got nothing to fight.
BTO is climbing the hill towards U4.
Yeah, we got a big moved us. Yeah, we're getting the fuck out of here. Right.
Taking out of there. I don't know where Karmako went. He's not with the squad.
Dwarf, if you can just hold the backside of that slope.
Actually, not a bad call. Hold the back slope. Hold the down slope. Reverse slope. I believe it's called reverse slope. Reverse slope defense.
Dwarf, they're up above you, way above you on the hilltop. Alpha 564.
I'm aware.
MRAP, check your fire. Over here. MRAP, check your fire.
These shots are so close.
Vindication, can you communicate to your MRAPs? It's almost due west of them, up on top of the high ridge line, Alpha 565.
Blonde, we can push south and flank if you want.
Oh.
Right,
so there's hold the north and win. There's two.
Careful, leak. Don't hug
here's Karma.
You'll pop up. You'll pop up behind.
Found Karma.
All right. In about a second here, you're gonna pop out and engage that RPK. Okay, stand by.
See what he's doing. Let's see if he can do anything from here.
You're gonna engage that same spot. Go for it. Go for it. Go for it. Engage that same spot. Don't scoot right. Don't scoot right. Whatever.
Whole bunch of Russians high up the hills, west, near the map border.
What about streaming the training event? Oh, Karma gets domed. What about streaming the training event, or at least recording, uploading them? Frankie, that is in the works. We're talking about it. We're trying to get some things figured out. Probably won't ever upload like a full
Yeah, this is
class
just,
because we want you to actually be there to experience the class and ask questions where necessary. But we're working on like training supplements, smaller videos to help increase, like, get the general idea across. Maybe not the full, like, can't go into full detail without a teacher there. So it's in the work, Frankie. We have heard you. Classic karma.
We're just gonna sit here. We're literally unkillable. We're unkillable.
You can't do it. Yeah, you're unkillable, but what are you gonna do from up here?
Top of the hill that's fucking hit.
I like the idea. The idea was there.
Ammo bag next to you when you died, so you could use it. Don't be afraid to use ammo to suppress them.
This ammo, yeah. I already used 30 of it. It's shit that's just constant fire.
Oh yeah.
Wanderers, do you want to buy anything? I'll get the MRAP set.
All of this is put up here by the engineer. Just so you know, like all of these sandbags.
Stay alive, though, 'cause if you don't, I'm screwed. Oh, okay.
I want you to get online to the MRAP net facing southwest.
Yeah.
Could have gone behind the hill crest. Where do they fall back from here? This is their fallback point.
They won't know we're here.
We just lost the blueberries.
We just lost you.
The village
Nope.
across from us.
Yeah.
Because this is further uphill.
Where Kirk combined
They can't go that way, obviously, because that's where they can see them. This is their only way out, and it doesn't work. I guess that way. Can't go uphill, 100%. But here, as soon as they step out of the sandbags, they're dead.
Have any LAT assets still alive?
What's up?
Are they gonna run out of ammo anytime soon?
Yeah, no.
We'll see what happens with these guys. Dwarf Squad gonna hold their west flank. Blue 3 holding their southwest.
That's pretty much what we've got. I like where they are at the moment. Infantry just hunkered
How
down.
did 1 and 6 get so close together?
2 and 1, do the best you can. 3 will be the final defense if they break through.
Copy that.
We're already behind them a lot. We're moving to get closer.
Roger.
Nice flank by Acid Squad. 20 kills to the US, 14 for the Russians. The Russians managing to bring it back.
He's crawling towards us.
It's not as wide of a gap as it was, so that BTR is paying off dividends. Unfortunately, not able to get that kill. They're fish in a barrel. Yeah, a smaller version of the fish in a barrel compared to the US last round.
You want to line up?
But yeah.
Yep, right behind you. It's an SL up there, I think.
It's Phoenix. That's command. Oh, he missed his shots. Acid almost got him. He tagged him once.
He's down.
Godzilla Pro goes down to Springerstein. Albie has a really good position here.
I need you, medic.
Doesn't manage to get the fire superiority that he needed to returning fire effectively. Potato rip. I mean, he gets him on the back foot. Acid needs to get some guys with him though. Get these guys moving. Keep moving, Clay J, Albie, Springstein. Keep going. You gotta move faster than that gun can swivel. Now that gun is looking at you.
And also watch southwest in case they get all the way around.
Oh, it's not even looking at him.
I'm gonna wait for my guys to get.
They got some guys looking at him. They got Steiner, Bacon here, and Termy. Yeah, I'm gonna just continue to follow this flank on the south. I think this is gonna be where the action is.
For you guys, okay?
They complete the flank, Russian will get double teamed. Should blue pull out? No. Blue 4, should blue 4 pull out? No, blue 4 is the wall where airborne goes down to atomic acid, and acid is the hammer. Blue 4 is the anvil, acid is the hammer. They just need to keep up this pressure, and blue 4 just needs to hold their ground.
All units check fire, make sure you check fire.
I think we're taking friendly fire here.
Yeah,
it's friendly fire, MRAP.
Wait, I just told them to stop.
Got hit, energy.
I killed him.
Brag out. I don't think it's far enough. Yeah, not far enough. Steiner goes down. That was from the crossfire. Look at this crossfire here. Here and here.
Reloading.
Here and here. I need to be able to draw. I'm working on it. It's top of my list right now.
B516, so MRAP, or the BTR.
Bravo 516. Vindy,
Oh.
do you hear that? Can you relay that to your gunners, Bravo 516.
Where did I push?
That's friendly fire again.
Super blurry.
On us, on me.
There's that BTR right there.
Yeah, try not to get too close to them.
4, they're on the map to your northwest, I think.
Yeah, they're pushing my compound.
Indication of your buddy pair down into Israeli north to you.
Blurry? I swear it's blurry. Thought I pushed a button that I shouldn't have.
Copy that.
Command, aside from MRAP, I think we're, or correction, aside from BTR, I think we're clear down here.
Roger, if you want to wait for that blueberry to catch up with you and then maybe walk it to the north there. Take your time.
Disregard my last reading contact. I think it might be friendly though.
Yeah.
Okay.
Friendly fire. That's friendly fire from the hill north.
I don't know. Who knows what button I pushed? I feel like it's... Yeah, I've got a bokeh on.
Southwest of it.
I don't know what button I pushed.
Trying, you're good?
I'm good.
Okay.
Nope, Dwarf and Trident holding off Crispy.
Alright,
Yeah,
yeah,
watch it. Watch it. So, can we get an option to drag these guys out of this BTR?
They'll run out of ammo eventually. Have some patience.
There it is. I fixed it. I just turned the depth of field to 0. So, Springerstein pulls up on that guy. I'm not sure who it was. Might have been Phoenix, actually. No, Phoenix is still up on that hill. Dwarf goes down to It's Crispy.
We're gonna move to his position as soon as we can.
Alright, I'm holding that ridge
There's
there.
BTR between us and them.
Be advised, Dorf is dead.
Can you respond? No. I'm not even playing. I'm commentating, so I cannot respond. These guys, it is a one life event. As soon as you go down with that little electric symbol over your head, you are down. If you get hit and bandaged, the medic can heal you back to full. But once you go down, you are out. You can't go into spectator cam. That's who all these guys flying around are. And generally why I got to keep the name tags off for a little bit. And you can talk in Discord, but once you're down, and no more talking in game.
MRAPs are engaged in BTR.
BTR is
BTR's down. BTR down.
Good shit, well done. Congratulate your MRAPs.
Here, just took out the
We're
maps.
cleaning up now, so there's contact.
Update on kills 32 to 17 for the U.S. Let's get a count on the how many are left. We got Phoenix. Phoenix goes down.
Disregard last, he's dead. We're moving force
Bravo
position.
585.
Friendly fire, friendly fire, friendly fire, friendly
God,
fire.
our own fucking team is gonna kill us.
Oh, that's a TK.
Bravo 585, they're around that.
And they killed Springer. Nice. Rippery.
Man, their own team is more a hazard to the U.S. than their own team is more of a hazard to this flanking element than the actual Russians.
Dude.
Check your fire, just check your fire. You're shooting your friendlies. The 7-1, you're shooting your friendlies.
That's not friendly. Wrong chat. Wrong. I have a grid though on those enemies.
Yeah, go ahead.
Bravo 564.
Ooh, Trident takes out Crispy.
Alpha, can you repeat last?
Bravo 564.
Alright. Where are the last of the Russians? They got Hawk and Gandalf.
2 contacts.
Only 2 remaining. And they're firing, so yeah, they just got called out. They know exactly where they are. Yeah, they're getting fire returned upon them.
Clay J, move. Push, push, push. East. We're suppressing free.
Diplex does it? Yeah, I've seen Diplex's videos. He's pretty good at them. Videos are always super high quality. He actually participates in a lot of our ops. Vladimir Putin taking shots. Gandalf gets shot in the head probably from KJ.
Four, just hold the road so they can't cross it.
Two, I got one. I got one out of that building.
3, go ahead and cross the river to your west and come in behind 4 and 1.
Copy that.
Might have just been 1, 2.
Sure that? Okay.
Dash, I need Triton. I got a lot of wounded over here.
Oh, GG, as Hawk tried to push out while I was adjusting my map, checking out where the rest of the US are going to move from, he goes down. Great movement from the US again.
Yeah.
Londart's on top of that.
Hey,
the proactiveness
Acid,
from Acid Squad
Splinter,
as they
I'm
maneuvered
very
around.
sorry.
Just on point.
tell
13
yourself,
kills
he's
and
here.
one and one.
Acid, you guys were fucking
That
nice
the
job.
maneuvering by
No,
these two
DC.
squads were so
What was that, Albert?
spot on.
Yeah, that was fucking nuts. You
And
guys
Squad
did great.
3 and Squad 4
Great
managed
job.
to hold for as long as they could, and they did a good job. They took out the Squad 4, I believe, Vindication with the MRAPs. Did a lot of good work with them. All in all, good job for the MRAPs. Russians just put in such a tight spot from the beginning with that initial ambush, not able to recover, not able to get their bearings and complete their objectives. Well, that wraps it up for us here at Squad Ops. If you're interested in participating in these events, check us out, squadops.gg. All you need to do is take our Squad Ops basic training course, or Squad Ops tactics and training course. It's only about 45 minutes to an hour long, a lot of fun. And then you can participate in any and all of our One Life events. We host them on Wednesdays, twice on Saturdays, and we have Friday events for Postscriptum, as well as Sunday events, all on the website, squadops.gg. If you like what you saw and you want to give us a follow, twitch.tv/squadops. I would really appreciate it. We also upload all of our videos onto YouTube, youtube.com/squadops. I was your commentator for this evening, Shadowed Ritual, and until Saturday, I will catch you guys later.